Cowboys moving cattle herds way back when, they're the ones that took care of the landscape. They moved the cows when this pasture was getting grazed down, they'll move them to the next one for the health of their cattle, but also for the health of the resource of the habitat and the grass and the forests. And without the cowboys and the ranchers that we have in this state, it would be blacktop.
So I think one thing people don't necessarily realize is the reason for the Buffalo Roundup. It's a resource management tool for Custer State Park.
Back before all the people came, the bison would travel hundreds of miles. They'd just keep grazing and keep moving. And now, of course, they can't do that. We fence them in. So you've only got a certain amount of acreages that they can be in, like Custer State Park, 71,000 acres. That's what they've got.
The whole purpose of the Buffalo Roundup is to select animals that are going to be sold that year, to keep the herd size where the park staff thinks it needs to be based off of the resources, the grass and everything else.
We round up the bison just for that matter, just to preserve the park, because if we continue to let all the bison roam, they're going to eat themselves out of house and home. The carrying capacity would be overwhelmed. So we sort off what we're going to sell during the roundup, and we do a major health check on the animals, vaccinate, brand the calves, and that's the whole purpose of the roundup.
Buffalo, the range, the antelope, the rock formations, that was all set aside for them to enjoy. But when you come in as a rider, you understand that privilege of stewardship that you're taking a part of, and that's really what the Roundup is about. Well, I think we're all called to be stewards of what we've been giving and what creation is. We're all called to be a steward of that and to take time to appreciate the natural resources that we have that have been set aside and to see what you can do to volunteer. I mean, it's really a privilege to do that. And I think if more people would take part in realizing that there's opportunities to volunteer in places in the state parks and national parks.
Being able to see the diverse, prairie landscape that we have here along with the hills and the forest, it only gets made once, so we need to take care of it.
Those lands that are set aside, those animals that are set aside, will be better off the more that we take up that call of stewardship. Because if we don't do it, no one else will.